Hello, future travelers. My name is Benji, and with me is my Mason brother, Colonel Dante Balao. My brother here is head of the civil defense. Brother, if you wouldn't care to expand on that, what exactly is your job title, and who do you head up?
Yes, I'm the current head of the Regional Task Force for COVID-19 affectation and the Regional Director of the Office of Civil Defense for Region 2, brother.
Okay, brother. Now, and part of the interview reason I was wanting to talk to you today is, there are still foreigners here in the Philippines, not just from America, but from, Russia and China and from all over. And, there's been a lot of confusion on our part because we don't quite understand, the rules here in the Philippines quite as well as those who live here and know. If I'd like to start with just, can you tell me yourself, have you ever traveled abroad yourself?
Yeah, a lot of times, especially when I was assigned at the United Nations as international staff. Yeah, quite a lot.
Okay. Where all the places have you been?
Yeah, I've been to Europe, to America, to Asian countries, and to the Southeast Asian countries.
So traveling quite a bit then. All right. Do you have any future plans of going anywhere on your next vacation?
Not at this time. Traveling right now gives you a tougher procedure to follow.
All work and no play right now.
What's that?
I said it's all work and no play right now.
Yeah, all work and no play.
Would you say, are you concerned about, going abroad during the COVID-19 outbreak? Can you tell me what some of your concerns are for people that are traveling or trying to travel?
For those going out of the country, there's a little problem. There's no problem at all, as long as they can present their plane tickets that proves that they really have to travel. For those coming in, there are certain procedures to follow. If it is not a government organized trip and done privately, they have to produce documents, especially when they come from the enhanced quarantine areas like Metro Manila, because the planes from abroad lands at the NAIA, and the NAIA is in Metro Manila, which is an enhanced quarantine, community quarantine area. So they have to produce health certificates proving that they don't have the affectation of COVID-19, rather.
Right. Bro, do you, there's people that live in the Philippines like myself, but more on a full time, there's actually Americans living here with what they call an I card. There's probably Russians and Spanish people living here with an I card. Could you yourself live in another country the rest of your life, or do you plan on staying here in the Philippines, once you retire?
Can you repeat your question, please?
Yeah, no problem. Could you live in another country for the rest of your life? Have you thought about living somewhere besides the Philippines?
Your question is, could I live for another country?
Could you live somewhere else? Have you thought about living in another country besides the Philippines?
No. I haven't thought of that. The Philippines is a very nice place to stay. I have a lot of friends here, although I have also some acquaintances somewhere else overseas. But I love this country, and never into my mind had I entertained to live in another country, although my kids are living overseas right now.
So home is home.
Home is home, right?
In your travels, have you ever met anybody that's really interesting to you that's kind of stood out in your mind? Anybody in particular? You know, when you would travel abroad on vacation. You know, this is primarily a traveling channel. So, you know, I wanted to throw in some traveling questions as far as like, you know, some things that you might have enjoyed during your travels that might inspire us to try ourselves.
Yeah, the best travel I had was in British Columbia. It was a nice place, very cool. Um, few people interfering with your activities. And the next place maybe is Hawaii, uh, with a lot of beaches therein. You would just enjoy the view from where you sit outside or outside your hotel room.
Oh, okay. That's nice, bro. All right, brother. What is your suggestion on, you know, given the fact that there are people still traveling, there are still people taking vacations around the world, there are people that are still going out. What would be your suggestion on how they should travel around the Philippines, and what items you suggest that they keep on them for their personal safety?
Yeah, if they want to travel to the Philippines, of course, the necessary documents uh, for proper identification, your health certificate, especially right now that there is COVID-19 affectation nationwide. But at this point in time, maybe uh, this is no time for tourism activities. We are fighting against COVID-19, and let's keep it that way. Uh, the the virus dies with the host body in 14 days. So traveling a lot will put to a higher degree the rate of transmission of the virus. Brother.
Okay, so what you suggest is if you're here in the Philippines, just stay put, stay home, try not to transmit the disease if possible that you do have it, protect yourself and protect others as well.
Yes, in keeping yourself home, you are limiting the probable transmission of the virus. Meaning, there are those asymptomatic and there are those showing signs of affectation. Now, if you are asymptomatic, as I mentioned earlier, the virus dies with the host body in 14 days, unless it is transmitted. So therefore, the only way for transmission is mobility of people having the virus. If they're not able to transmit this virus to somebody else, it dies within itself. So by keeping yourself, by staying home, you are limiting, you are putting to a degree the spread of the virus. You are putting it into a stop.
Right, right. So for us to are living here in the Philippines right now, you know, we're staying home. We go out, I think, like once a week to get groceries and necessities, and that's it. What list of personal protection equipment would you suggest that we take with us so that we can protect ourselves and protect those that we are around when we go out to get our necessities for our house?
First, there are what we call the authorized person outside residences. The purpose of which is for you to get your daily needs. We authorize people showing no signs or symptoms of the disease and are healthy. Now, for the necessary protection, if you're not a health worker, the plain face mask is enough, and social distancing. And maybe the habit of closing our noses when we sneeze, closing our mouth when we cough with a cloth, so that if ever there's virus in you, it will not be airborne.
So just be proactive too, and be considerate of other people is a major thing. How long do you think, brother, that it will be like this before life can start to return back to normal? Have you looked at any kind of material that says 6 months, 12 months, or?
Well, depending on the discipline of the population.
That's true, bro.
I said, if we limit our movement, the virus dies shortly. But if we keep on transmitting the disease by being mobile every time, then it may extend up to 2021 and beyond.
So it depends on the people to sort of be on an honor system and self-police themselves, so that we can all get through this together and end this invisible enemy once and for all.
Yes, it depends on the attitude of the people, really. Because if there's no transmission, then that's it. It stops.
That's true, brother. Primarily this channel is a destinations channel, a travel channel. But given the certain circumstances, a lot of us are stuck in other countries, like myself, and even me. Even though I've been here and I've got a house here, and I've been traveling to the Philippines a very long time, sometimes I quite don't understand the rules as others. And it's always nice to reach out to somebody and say, hey, can you, square my actions so that I'm not, violating any rule or regulation, because of course I want to obey the laws in the country that I'm visiting, since I'm a guest. And I encourage everybody that if you are a guest in somebody else's country to, please respect their culture and their rules and laws. That way they can govern more properly and not have so much issue.
That's right. That's right.
Brother, I wanted to thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I know it's very valuable, and I know you're a very busy man. But I think this will help me and my followers so that we can better understand. And the better we understand, the better we can help you, to stay away from the public, keep, social distancing, wash your hands, wear masks, those things those are encouraging, and they help very much. Do you have any further comments or any questions, brother, for me or for my followers?
No, I don't have that. I'd like to thank you for inviting me to share my insights of the COVID-19 affectation, and I hope this will help others if they view your channel. Thank you, brother.
Thank you, my brother. We'll see you later.
Okay.